Thanks for stopping by my channel today. Very happy that you are here with me as I make December's Soap of the Month Club soap. I'm going to try not to harp on this too much, guys. I know that you probably don't care that it's the Soap of the Month Club and you're probably all rolling your eyes. Oh, another Soap of the Month Club discussion. But guys, I do a little bit of extra thought and effort into these soaps, and anytime I do anything like extra, I want to share that with you, and so that's why I'll probably always bring you the Soap of the Month Club. Plus, I do have subscribers to the club that don't make soap, and I think it might be kind of fun for them to see how it was made, and I do think a couple of them do watch that for just that reason. The scent for the month is Icy Peppermint, my favorite peppermint scent. I get this at Rustic Essentials or Wholesale Supplies Plus now, I guess. But I just love this scent so much. I think it's so crisp and clean and pure peppermint. I love it. It holds really well in soap for me. And it soaps beautifully. No sweetness, no candy, no like bakery, component to this scent. And it's the perfect name. Icy Peppermint. I made it so long ago, guys, and I was editing it a little bit just to get ready to put it up and realized how quiet I was. I barely spoke. And then it dawned on me that my husband was home. 3 years in, and I still get very quiet when he's home. I don't like for him to hear me. I don't know why. I won't let him watch my videos in front of me. I don't think he really watches them very often, but he doesn't do it in front of me because it makes me feel all self-conscious. 3 years in. I don't know if that'll ever change. So I was really quiet, and I think I'll fast forward through a lot of that. All right, enough chatter. I'll see you on the other side, guys. So in here I have all of my oils melted down with my kaolin clay, my lye water. I have citric acid for hard water that helps prevent that soap scum, and sugar to help with bubbles, and I have sodium lactate in there. 104, but this is 82. So I'm going to call this ready. So I am going to weigh what I have in here. Alright, so I need 62 ounces to get half of this. So I am going to split this up pretty close to being even Stevens. 62-ish. Okay. There's that. I should have put a spatula in there to help with the bubbles, but I didn't. Alright, so I'm going to make this one red, and I'm just going to throw it in there, guys. And this time, for the first time, I'm using Mad Micah's True Red blend. I've used Trial by Fire, but I find that that is more deeper, darker red than I would prefer. So I'm going to try this one and see what happens. And I'm going to put titanium dioxide in here. And I have my little mix here. It's kind of messy. You know, but it's a little more pink than I was expecting. But I'm going to go with it because I want to see what it actually looks like. But I am going to add just a little bit more. So this fragrance oil, if I remember correctly, actually kind of decelerates trace. So I am not worried about getting this too like blended. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with that. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some dishes for me. Hang on. I honestly don't know if this is going to be big enough to hold 31 ounces, but we're going to give it a go. Pretty close. All right, that'll work. So I'm going to start with white. And I'm going to put about a quarter in here. I think that's going to be good. All right, I am going to blitz this to try to get it to come to trace. Ah, I've got a little red on my thing. I forgot about that. All right. This is getting there. It's not super firm, but, and I also think I'm going to switch this out and not use my stick blender. All right, I'm gonna let this set up for just a few more minutes and then we'll come back and pour this in. Dang it. Dang it. All right, guys, well, clearly, I mismeasured, which I'm not going to be too upset about because these bars will just be short and fat. I'm going to work it out to where they are full size, the same amount of weight that they should be. They're just going to be awfully short because I messed up. I'm on the back counter making another batch. This one is for my regular line, and I decided to do a comparison. So this is Mad Micah's, what's it called? True Red Blend. And this is Nurture Soap, Trial by Fire. Both very red, both very different in their tone. This one has a tiny bit more of a pink hue to me, and this one has a tiny bit more of a orange hue to me. This one screams to me fall, just like fall red colors, like the fall leaves that turn red and have a bit of an orange cast to it, where this one still has a bit of a pink cast. I am going to put this in the other soap, and then I will show that to you at the end so we can compare the two in the same bar to see which one we like, and maybe we like them both for different projects. My goodness, I have more dishes to do. I have so many dishes right now, and it feels like all I've done is dishes today. All right, let's get this out of the way. So yes, I made the mistake of mismeasuring my batch, which I'm really not too mad about because I don't need 30 bars. So I will have a few less than that. Let's see how, I got pretty close. This is actually maybe a quarter of an inch higher than this. Not too awful bad there. I'm gonna put this in here. Now somebody told me to keep this in here instead of using my blue tape that I was using the last time I used this. At least I think that's what Chrissy was meaning, is to keep that in there. The problem is, it goes where my wire goes, and I don't think I can get my wire all the way through the soap, but I'm going to try it again. And I am going to do 1 1/4 inches. Oh, that's kind of neat. All right, I'm going to weigh this real quick. Let's see what it is. All right, so that is 5.4. That's actually a little bit more than my normal bar of soap. I may just keep it that way though. You know what? I'll go down just a tiny bit, but not by much. Maybe just by like 2 lines. My husband will, and this is working with keeping that in there. I thought I had to remove my tape. My husband will ask me what the measurement is. We'll be measuring something. This is what I say, guys. I will say it's 1.25 inches plus 1 line. And he was like, Tammy. Or I'll say 3 feet, 2 inches plus 2 little bitty lines. It's just how I do it, guys. That's my measurements for him. He hates it. This isn't bad, but I actually would almost prefer my tape just so I don't have to like look so closely and hard. Let's look at some of these. I'm not even looking at them. How fun. I kind of like the way the lines are going down. I wish I would have done it maybe a couple more times. But other than that, I think it looks pretty cool. Fun. Like that one. That's a good one. Oh my goodness, you guys, this smells so good. Doing 1.25 inches minus 2 little lines. That is literally what I'm looking at here. 1.25 inches and go back 2 lines. So what do you think? I think it's fun. So I have one here that is right at probably 1 inch. I'm going to try to get about 4 or 5 samples. And I may cut those in half actually. And these are for this is December. So this is going to go into November's box as scent testers. Ooh, look at that one, guys. That's awesome. Yeah, this one's a little bit better. I have a better handle on my hanger tool with this one. Oops. Let's see how many we got here. 24 instead of 29. I don't have 29 subscribers, so I'm okay only having 24 of my subscription box soaps. Maybe by then I will have 24. That'd be fun. I am going to cut these in half, probably just this way, and then get these cleaned up soon. So what do you think? There it is. Impressions on this. So I wanted a layer soap to start with so that when I put my hanger through, I would really get very distinctive lines from pink to white or white up to the pink. I'm dragging those through. I think that's a technique. I think I've seen people do that. I've never tried that before, but I don't think I was very successful. And I think I let my white get too thick. I didn't want a lot of soap breaking through, so I wanted it to have a decent, you know, trace or a decent thickness on it. But that hurt me when it came time to actually put the hanger through that and try to get those drag marks through all the different colors. I think I'm going to try that again and then somehow figure out the consistency, because you apparently, from what I'm gathering here, but I assume that your soap needs to be thick enough to support the layer above it, but not so thick that you can't get the hanger through it. And I think that's where my biggest downfall was for this soap. Other than that, I think I did pretty good. I like it. They're a little short. What I think I did is I did my batch size for my 20 bar loaf mold and a sample mold, which is 14 ounces of oil. Instead of using my sample mold, I grabbed my 10 bar mold, which holds 35 ounces of oil. So yes, very much of a shorter bar, but I did make them wider to compensate for that. So they look smaller on the face of it, but they are actually a little bit bigger than my normal bar. All right, let's talk about the colors that we tested on the back counter. So I went ahead and I took the 2 colors from Mad Mica's and Nurture Soap. And I don't know how the camera is going to pick this up. Mad Mica's red, I don't remember the name of it, is much more, I would call that a very pink red. Definitely a pink red. It's a cool tone to me, whereas the Nurture Soap one is more dark. It's more warm in tone and has an orange bent to it. On camera, I believe that this red looked like a candy apple red, but it's really, to me, it's not a candy apple red. It's just got a touch too much orange to it to be a pure candy apple red. It's not like my shirt. What I think I'm going to do the next time I want a red is I'm going to put these together equal parts. I wish I would have done that. I didn't even think about doing that. But I am going to do equal parts of both of them and see what kind of red we get. I'm just going to throw a red in. I don't use a lot of red, actually. I don't use a lot. You know what? 24. I'm going to use a lot of red. There. Said it. Said it. Now you just have to hold me to it. I'm going to use a lot of red next year. Guys, I hope you liked the video. I'm so glad you're here with me, just sharing in whatever I end up doing. And you guys are so supportive of just me and my life. What I have to say or what I do. You guys are awesome and very supportive. And I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with me. All right, I'm off. Bye.